Hey y'all, welcome back to Artistic License, my Thursday stream where we do a little bit of whatever I want. And first, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lunar, for that tier 2 subscription. 20 months, been with me so long. I can look at how long Lunar has been subscribed and know when I reached monetization on it. Wonderful. And welcome in Koneko. So the first didn't work, but Koneko was first today, so congratulations on the first. Don't know why it was not the team was not working. I swear I haven't streamed other times today. You would know. And no one else was here and triggered first. So, anyways, I don't know what's going on with that. And welcome in, Kitty. Welcome in. All right, you guys. What we are going to be doing today is we're going to be going back to our Sims 2 Pleasantview playthrough, which I did the first episode of that forever ago as like a test to see about streaming Sims in general. And I just got distracted and never went back. So we're going to go back to that. We ended it doing Darren's boring painting that he does, but while he's been doing that, we've been having his son, flirt with his girlfriend Lilith. So we're gonna go back to that, playing with the pre-made Pleasantview Sims. I love those, and I can't wait to go back and show you guys. But first, I have something to tell you. Okay, very exciting. Sorry, I'm still a little phlegmy from this, although I'm well over it. I tested negative and like no symptoms. I'm fine. Just still a little, there's some residue. Sorry, it's gross. But anyway, what I want to tell you guys that's so exciting is words might can't pick it up. I'm trying to so white it's hard to like tell what it is. There we go. There we go. I do my white balance a little funky because my skin's so pale, but there we go. There we go. So I got a big girl switch, you guys. Voodoo, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. We're playing Sims 2 today. Have some fun here. We have some fun here. But I tell you guys that I got the big girl switch. What that means is like I can stream Switch games now. I can stream Switch games. So when the new Pokemon comes out, I can show you guys the new Pokemon. We can stream some Animal Crossing. We can do all that. So I got a big girl switch. I got Animal Crossing Edition, and look at this Pro controller I got. Let me show you guys. I'm such a dork. I got the matching Pro with KK slider on the little, and it matches with the. I love it. I absolutely love it. That was one of the awards they give out regularly at work. Comes with a $250 gift card. I got one recently, and that's what I bought. Thank you for the howl, Luna. Thank you for the howl, and I caught that whistle, kid. Hell yeah, that Animal Crossing Switch. Hey, welcome in, Jacob. Hey, it's been a second since I've seen you. Welcome back. So happy to have you here. So happy to have you here. I love Let's Go Eevee Switch. I can't decide which is cuter, AC Switch or Eevee Switch. The Eevee Switch is very cute, my friend. Like, it's very cute. True. Cat was in puke stance for a second. They didn't actually puke, did they? I was not watching. uh, hopefully the cat's not puke. Anyways, anyways, that lady is harassing my nerve. I actually went into the office to work yesterday, and she did not like it. Did not like it at all. Been a little needy on me today. So yes, okay. As you guys know, yeah, Evie on my head. And I also have to say, happy Pride, everybody. It is the month for the gays and the theys, and we love it here. That's how we do. Okay, so we got the rainbow. We got the rainbow going on for Pride. That's right. Okay. I love the easy on my head too. Okay. All right, you guys. As you know, at the top of the stream, the first thing we like to do to kind of get warmed up and hang out just a little bit, we like to do a little U quiz. So, boom. Since we're playing Sims today, and you can be anything you want in The Sims, we're going to find out if we are pirate, knight, cowboy, or vampire coded. Okay? No wrong results, all gender neutral. Love that. Okay, let's go. All right, we're going to pick a sunset first. Lavender sky, blackberry gin, crickets, the sound of a lone owl somewhere in the distance. Sky like orange shorebird melting over a blue cloth. Sprinkling of 1,000 stars, someone's got that old piano going. Fiery pink sky, a blanket of long grass. You somehow haven't even bothered by any bugs. Oh, that's a miracle. Someone is walking towards you with their back to the sun. Soft wind. Sky like ink. Late evening. You're going on. From off a. We're gonna go with the piano. I think like orange sherbet melting over a blue tablecloth. Like this reminds me, like, it's sunsetting over the ocean, right? The blue tablecloth being the ocean, right? I'm thinking that's what we're. Okay. Thoughts on the Oxford comma? How the title of this quiz is formatted. Yes, okay. So we all know what an Oxford comma is. It's that comma for the and. I like this because this is a vampire. Talk about an Oxford comma should be used casually, academically, and spiritually. Whoa. I feel like I probably switch between using it and not using it. I like to list things using periods for emphasis. Chaotic answer here. I mean, I love this song, so we have to go. We have to go for this song. Although, in reality, when you have to, when you must, I will use an Oxford comma, but I don't think it's always necessary. Oh, welcome in, Kendra, and thank you so much for the lurk, my friend. So happy to have you here. Pick a lyric. There is no killing this time. I'll be your partner in crime. Going in town with 6 rounds. You're sure to be hellbound. That house you've got built on the sand. Where were you when I was still kind? Just a water treader waiting. Leave me out of the waste. Not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. Oh, okay. I like this one. I vibe with this. What'd you get, Koneko? What coding do you have? Is your destiny predetermined? Oh, and it's not a straight yes or no for me. It's not a straight yes or no. I think people do the best they can within the systems that they're given, and you really don't have a lot of control over certain things. So in a way, it's predetermined. I still think that we all can choose. We still all can choose like our attitudes and our actions and the way that we operate within the system that we're given. So I don't know. I mean, like I guess yes, but like not yes in like a fate way. Yes in like a things happen because of what you do and where you live, circumstances way. What are you going to do about that? I'm going to fight it. My destiny's mine. I'll shape it like an unworked clay. I'm going to drown in it. I'm vying for my destiny. We're on the same side. I'm going to run from it. No, we're on the same side. We got cowboy. Okay, I'll read it in a second, Conan. Pick a painting. We've got Princess Tarkroff in the Peter and Paul Fortress at the time of the flood. Okay, we've got Never Let Me Go. We've got the dinner horn, and we've got Unknown. I love the sky in this painting, so I think Jane. Oh my gosh, Jane, it's been so long, girl. How are you? Oh my gosh! Don't forget to exclamation poke catch if you're playing the chat game with us. If you've not played it before, you can exclamation CG Pokemon chat game. That will teach you about it. Where we're going with Unknown because I like the lucky object, a locket that you can't get open anymore. You forget what's inside. A wooden comb with an ornate handle. There are initials that aren't yours carved into it. Glass bead shaped like a honeybee. You carry it in your breast pocket. Silver dollar that you were given by an old woman in town. Rubbed clean. Done. Cool. Okay. I like the locket, I think. Well, you know what? I needed a Jane in my chat. So I think this is exactly what should happen today. It's Pokecatch, Lunar! Exclamation Pokecatch. It'll tell us in like a certain, like 90 seconds. It'll tell us if any of us caught it. If you could study one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Art, science, literature, history, agriculture, religion, architecture, astronomy. Literature, because if I study literature, I can get all these. That's what we're gonna do. You did. You shared the brain cell today. All right. Pick a season: spring, summer, fall, or winter. Spring. Yep. Oh, good job, Jacob. Okay, we don't answer the text ones. Oh. Oh, I got pirate. Okay, so why is it that people back away when you smile? You're not a bad person. You're sitting in the crow's nest looking out over the water, and they'll tell you they can't believe what you've done. You're pretty sure they've never seen the world from up here. The ocean holds you like no one else. I am an ocean baby. Okay, I'm scrolling back up to find yours, Koneko. All right, so we've got Cowboy. So Cowboy is sun, dust, mirage deep in the distance. When's the last time you saw rain round these parts? When's the last time you saw? You can't get attached if you don't stay, but you keep getting attached and leaving anyway. Carry the love with you like a stone on your back. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. Oh, yours is very poetic. What does it say for night, Jacob? Apparently pirate's the rarest. Down here, that's what it says. I do think out of these, I probably am pirate coded. I think I am probably pirate coded. Yeah. Not in a bad person way, but in like an ocean anarchy kind of way. So pirate coded. Yes. All right, you guys. So I have Sims 2 in the background minimized. It doesn't look like I've dropped a lot of frames. Usually when I have Sims 2 in the background, it like freaks out. Anyway, we're gonna get back to it. And okay, so the audio is going. Y'all let me know how the audio sounds, but here we go. Boom, now you guys can see too. And the pirate that sings on the SpongeBob song, oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yes. Okay. The sun is in your eyes, but you can see for so far out that it doesn't matter. Those fields, those battlegrounds, your sword is limp at your side. You fought and you cried and you won. People are whispering your name in the town square. Never been a fighter. Oh, yours is. I like the answers for this one. They're all very poetic. They're all very poetic. Okay, so where we left off was in the Dreamer house. So we're gonna load up the Dreamer house. I need a Karen house update and a kitty update. Oh my god, Jane. Oh my god. We still don't have a closing date on the new house. We still don't have a closing date because the county isn't sending water meters. They're behind on sending water meters, so they can't give us a closing date. So the best I can tell you is that the soonest we might move now is July. That's it. That's it. Tell the county to send water meters. What? Oh no, it crashed. Well shoot. Okay. Gotta reopen it. We might drop some frames while it's loading up. We'll see how this goes. I cannot believe it crashed. Oops. Sims 2, please run. Please work. Please let me do what I planned for this stream. Please. Nice. We burn the city then? Oh no. Sims 2 is so loud. Sorry, y'all's ears got blasted for a second. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, kitty. You know, we'll move when we move. We'll move. He's made bad choices and is still covered in poison ivy from it, but everything's great, and that's great. I'm so sorry you're still having a reaction to the poison ivy, kitty. I feel like that was over a week ago now. But, like, I can't lie. Like, I have reactions like that. Like, if I get bitten by a mosquito, that bite's gonna be there for, like, a week. If I get, like, poison ivy or poison oak or something, like, that rash is gonna be there, you know? Oh, first worked for you. Why didn't it work for Koneko? Oh, well, I guess we can have two first people today. Koneko and Jacob can be first, but we know Koneko was the. Sorry, Jacob. It's just I do love you though, and I'm glad you came back and hang out with us. All right, let's see if Dreamer will load this time. Don't crash. I loaded this up to make sure this all worked the other day, and there was no problems. But of course, when it's time to stream. Twitch is probably being a jerk for the reason it's been laggy to me lately, so it might be it. I don't know. All right, here we go. Yay! It loaded. Okay. Yay! Dane, you are not new. Stop it. My gosh. Okay. So Darren's working on his painting, so that he can pay the bills because he wants to be an artist. You guys remember that from last week. And we've got, you can see, already invited him. All right. So let's go over here and you get off the computer. Get off the computer, boy. So Dirk and Lilith are together. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. That's the way I like to play. I mean, you don't have to, but you can see how he has this makeout with Lilith font, and you'll remember we talked that before. So that's like how I interpret them kind of telling you like this is what they expect you to do. What's up, Steven? We're really not interested in you now, though. Oh, and they're just doing that. Okay, have them flirt. We are gonna have them make out. Let's check out their relationship. Yeah, see, they got really good. They got 184. How will my future end up? Oh, here we go, and they're in love. Okay, time to make out. Where is it? Yes, make out. There we go. All right, we'll get you a tarot card, Jacob. We'll do it after we finish the dreamer house, so don't let me forget. But before we cycle to the next house, right? We're doing all of like the Max's intended like things that what a kiss, yeah. It's good. Like they really love each other. And she's like a bad girl and she's like a good boy. You know, he wants to like do well in school and make money and stuff, and she just wants you know, and cause trouble and fight with her. We're gonna do the pleasant house next. We're gonna do the pleasant house next. So I kind of will let them kind of autonomously hang out a little bit. Really wants to answer that phone. Okay. No, Darren is working on his painting. So I kind of like to let them hang out and watch them while he finishes. I think he's on his second painting. Pretty sure. What is he? Got a skill point. So I usually will let him like go just kind of watch them and they'll do like teenager stuff. Phone was stressing me out. I guess it was stressing him out too. Now he does have homework. Sometimes he rolls a want for doing his homework, and I only have them do their homework if they roll the want for it. So he's not going to do his homework. He's going to hang out with his girlfriend. I usually just kind of watch them, and I have autonomous romance on, so sometimes like they will get freaky. Like they will just decide like, you know what, we're feeling it today. We're gonna go, you know, do more after our make out. But it looks like they want to play football, so that's what we're gonna let them do. Wish they would have made it a fun ringtone. Well, you know, Jane, back when this game was out, cell phones were barely a thing. I mean, cell phones are in this game because we did have them, but it wasn't like everyone had a cell phone. Like, you still had your house phone. That was the main thing you used. I have to head out soon, so I'm going to say bye before I have to leave. We will, Koneko. Don't worry. Thank you so much for the lurk. Really appreciate it. And you have fun sticking around for as much as you can and pets to go. Well, Jane, I need a Jane update. Need a Jane update. I guess while we're kind of watching them, I can go at least get the our tarot deck we use. Hawaii Tarot. So if others want tarot readings too, we'll do some of those when we're in between this house and the... If other people want to redeem. But I love this deck. Pat on his feet. Sometimes if they do a certain thing too long, I'll stop them to make them go. I think this is the still life. Like, I think this is that would be the second paint. But I just can't remember. It was so long ago we did the part of this. Baby and I just had mac and cheese, and I spent way too much money on a chair today. Oh! Well, Jane, I spent way too much money recently, too. I have a big girl Switch now, so we can stream some Switch. It'll be really... Alright, you guys. Why don't you do something? Toss the football. Oh, he's gonna go answer. I want to talk to Darren. He is busy living his dreams. When is the AC stream? I don't know. Darren available. Oh, but it's Cassandra. I do think he should pause and talk to Cassandra. So Cassandra is, I had her marry, that one dude, right? The Don Lothario. But he and, Darren are also actually in love. And if you have them kiss, which I did lock for kissing Cassandra, then they will fall in love and you can have her and him together instead of having her with the cheater, Don Lothario. Oh. Want to go downtown. I'm so sorry. I can't go, Cassandra, but maybe later. Maybe later. 5 followers, primes, and viewers at my stream store. What? Oh my word. Thank you, Kitty. All right, we'll have him continue. Go out and not just. What are you doing, lady? Oh, really? All that? You better not cause trouble. You've been a big troublemaker. All right. No, I mean, now that I'm looking at it, I think this might be his first painting in not life. I don't remember. What are you doing? Wood. You're getting kind of hungry. Leftover. I must have really just barely played this house when we played. Must have just gotten it started in that way. Why don't you serve mac and cheese? Serve mac and cheese. Have Rika. Got more cream. All right. Does he have? Already did. Did do something. Like spending all this time on this painting really does like he's gonna have to pee afterwards before he starts the next painting. Like takes forever. But this is the game kind of trying to teach you about like how the skills work and things like that, you know. I started a new Sims file a few weeks ago, but it made me mad and I stopped. Mine always glitches in annoying ways. I'd rather watch you. Oh my god, Kitty. That's kind of like bittersweet, right? I'm sorry your Sims file didn't work out. What version do you play on? Do you play on 2, 3, or 4? I mean, nobody really plays Sims, but what do you play on? Okay, it's complete. Yay. Oh. Pass? Fine. Done with his first painting. Oh, he went upstairs to eat. Oh, you got Sobble! Oh, I love that for a starter for you. You'll like it, Jane. You'll like Sobble. Good one. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow, Voodoo. Is that how you want me to say your name, Voodoo? Alright, why don't you do this? You can sell the painting. Eat some mac and cheese. And then you'll have to do the next painting. I have to pretend play with Sobble so much. Sobble's my son's fave. Ah! Yes, Voodoo. Awesome. Okay, I got it. Well, thank you so much for following. To kind of let you know, I'm a variety streamer. We do a variety of things. I like to play simulations, dating sims, and other chill games. On Thursdays, we really do like more of a gaming stream like this. It's just me. You know, me and you guys kind of hang out. On Saturdays, I do more of a podcast style stream. So most of the time, I'm discussing a topic with my friend Landon, who's my typical co-host. But that's also because that's like a more people stream. That's also when we do the like community days and things like that where you guys can play too. I got a C launcher on PokeRich. Yeah, a launcher. Did you play Boyfriend Dungeon? I absolutely played Boyfriend Dungeon. When it first came out, I did a first impressions of Boyfriend Dungeon and I played through it. and then I played the rest on my own. But you can find on my YouTube channel the episode first impressions of it. It's a really good game. I've considered potentially going back and like doing a whole run through so I can show you guys all the storylines in Boyfriend Dungeon. The problem is like I'm bad at video games. So the combat part is actually not as fun to watch from me because I'm so not good at it. But I did beat it. Like I did manage to beat it. Like it wasn't a difficult game. Just, you know, I'm bad at video games. Okay, why don't you, yeah, be kissed. Oh, ACR, there we go, perfect. I love the autonomous romance. They're gonna autonomous romance. Yeah, you go in the Discord server to do the Poke Daily, Kitty. One of their Discord server channels, and it'll give you money. Cry on the couch. When he goes back to school, I have to promise to let Sable cry on the couch all day with me. Oh my gosh, that's too cute. Too cute. Oh my word. Okay. So Monday. Like, I feel like they must have done the other painting already, and this was the. I didn't see the pop up, and he's already got this many points. He had to have done 2. There's no way. It was definitely done at least 2. Done the 2 paintings. I think this was what we wanted to do for him. That's all good. So they can have some autonomous room. So let me ask you guys. About this. Let me ask you guys about this. Should I call Cassandra over and give her a kiss, even though she literally got married, like when we were playing the Goth household? So she like literally just got married. She's having her honeymoon night, trying to have a baby with her new husband. Should I call her over and give her a smooch? I feel like maybe I should. So Kitty, if you scroll down to the about, you'll see there's a new panel for the Pokemon chat game in my about section. And you can set your buddy in there by like clicking on it, and there's like a heart icon or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it's down there. Go for the drama. I feel like I should go for the drama too. Okay, I'm doing it. Doing it. And while he's doing that, you can pay all of the bills. Your dad earned the money. You're the responsible one. Okay, yes. Invite over. Hopefully it's not too late in the day. Alright, son, go pay all your bills for your dad while he invites over his crush. Tries to convince her to leave her husband. Get this love triangle oiled and strike the match. Yeah, and they have 1,000 simoleons now. Like, I must have done the other painting on the other stream. That has to be what happened. Has to be. So he'll go around and gather up all the bills, and we'll pay them. And that's basically what you're supposed to do. Like, the whole point of this household is Maxis is trying to teach you that you don't have to get a job for money. You can also do things like painting to get money. Now, it's slow, of course, but you can do that. You can also write novels to get money and things like that. So, I guess Lilith was really hungry. He ate a second bowl. See there? Ah! And they kiss. And then, like, their relationship is good then when that happens. Like, that causes them to do all that. Like, Cassandra will fall in love with him. What does this say? Yeah, so there we go. Now she's in love. So she is married a cheater, and now she's a cheater. That's fun. So that's fun. Alright, what are you guys doing? Oh, there we go. I knew they were going to. They always do eventually. So they're doing that autonomously because I have autonomous romance. So they go to relax and they're gonna do the hanky panky. That's right. You can clap for them. You did it, Lilith. We're gonna let them do that. We'll save this household. Before we go to the Pleasant household, we'll do a little tarot reading. And if anybody else has tarot, Hawaii tarot deck. We're gonna do Jacob's question. Yeah, Sopple's good. There we go. This is their first time. So we get let's see.
Good diva.
Now, is he the cheater for kissing Cassandra? So Darren, here, he's not a cheater, but Cassandra's married. So he basically just called over this woman who literally, in the way the timeline works, she just got married the other day. She just got married, was trying to get pregnant with her baby, with a baby with her new husband. And then, like, right after that, literally, Darren calls her over and gives her a big ol' smooch. And then she realizes, oh no, I love Darren. All right, you can all leave. In a shower. Why don't you ask Cassandra to this leaving? Where are you going, lady? Where are you going? Dirk's cool with it. He's cool with his dad romancing a woman that just got married. Alright, why don't you also put away the leftovers? You don't rot the food. How will things at work go in the next few months? Okay. Find out. Outside. Thing on the porch is out. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna save this lot. Alright. Switch back to webcam only for a second. While that's saving. With the neighborhood. Alright, while that neighborhood's loading. Let's see. Jacob's question was exact. How will my future end up? Let's find out, sir. How will my future end up? So we're gonna ask the Kawaii Tarot, how will Jacob's future end up? So Jacob, do you have a time frame that you're asking for? Is this like a 5-year future? Is this like about? I know I can ask, otherwise I'm gonna let the 5 years? Okay. 5 years. What do we think, Hawaii Tarot, about Jacob's future? 5 years. Alright. Okay. Well, I don't know what exactly this means, but it is right side up at least. I'm gonna go read about it, but this is what it says. Now, usually this does not mean like literal. Tarot decks aren't literal, but let me just go read. Let me see what it thinks. Jacob, I don't know what you did to upset the tarot deck. I don't know what you did, my friend. I think the Kawaii Tarot is mad at you. Okay, let me vibe a little bit. See what I think this means. I don't think it means it's literal. Okay, I will say that. It's not literal. All right. So I think probably what this really means is that sometime in the next 5 years, you're going to have like a major change up. So Jacob, I know it's been a minute since we've talked, and so we don't know each other super well. So I don't know if like maybe you're married, or you like have had a long-term job that you've been doing, or like you have a really close relationship, like you've known since like high school or something like that. But the way I'm interpreting it is something that's been stable in your life is going to have a major change. But this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Change is really good, right? Change can reinvigorate. Change can be needed and necessary. So sometime in the next 5 years, you're going to have a major change, I think, in something that has been persistent in your life for the past long while. You got 5 years. You got 5 years that happens. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. I hope it's a good change. Keep hanging out with me for 5 years and get back to me. Have a major change. All right. Jane says, how will things go in the next few? How will things at work go in the next few months? Okay. How will things at work go next few months? Our friend Jane here. Jane, remind the chat what you do it again if you do not mind. If you want to say in general, I just want to know how detailed you want me. Yeah, I don't want to reveal anything you don't want to reveal, so I'll lean on you for what you want to put in the chat for what your job is. Sounds about right. There'll be a change within the next. I hope it's a good change. I hope it's not a bad change. All right. How will Jane's job go over the next few? Gonna find. Yeah. Okay. Teacher, and I run the entire summer program. Yes. Teacher, and she is a summer school teacher extraordinaire. Okay, let's see. We are pulling like major arcana today. We have got a right side up Hierophant. Okay, right side up Hierophant. So let me see what my little book said. What do we think that means? A little bit confused getting this, knowing like kind of what's going on in your life right now. I'm not gonna lie, so I just wanted. But yeah, this card is kind of about tradition and status quo and things of that nature. It's about following orders or following what you're supposed to be doing based on what kind of society thinks of you. Um, and based on what's going on in your life, I know that there will be a time over the next couple of months that you are probably not working anymore or working a lot less. And I think what this is basically saying is like, this is what you're meant to do in the world. Like, this is what the world is pushing you towards, and you're on kind of that path that matches with everyone's expectations and kind of like what you should do. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing for what you want, I don't think the Hierophant really says whether that's good or bad. I just think it's kind of like that particular force of like, this is what you're meant to do. That helps. I hope that was enlightening and helpful for what you're going through and what we know. That's with your work. Okay. Those were some really interesting ones today. Usually the Kawaii Tarot deck is very kind. I feel like it was a little intense today. I don't know what that's about. Maybe like my energy is really intense because we're dealing with the, purchasing the new house and everything, and it's been stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though it's exciting, it's stressful. You know what I mean? Maybe my energy is intensely. It really did. It was like, all right, want some truth? I don't think you can handle the truth, but here it is. Pretty much what the deck said today. All right, here we go. If anyone else wants Kawaii Tarot while it's in a snarky mood, y'all let me know. But we're going to go back to Sims. Okay. And the house we're going to play next is, let's see, where are they? Not oldie. We're going to go, here we go. We're going to go over to the Pleasance. Go over to the Pleasance. The Pleasance house is really fun. This is like quintessential Sims. Like the Goths and the Pleasance, I feel like, are the Sims 2 family. So if you know much about Sims 2 lore, or Sims lore in general, like, you know what's up with the Pleasance. Okay? You know what's up. So here we go. Here we freaking go. We already met Lilith because we were at her boyfriend's house. Last stream we met our other Pleasant sister. Shoot, what is her name? Not Lilith, the other one. The green dress one. So we met her through her boyfriend. You know, but now we're gonna see them together. Angela, that's right, Angela. We're gonna see them together. Little bug. Yeah, Ninjaska is really cute. Okay, here we go. All right, so who says good help is hard to find? Daniel has his eye on the maid and wants a little romance. But will his decision threaten family unity? So you can see here, first join, he has some wants to woohoo with Catherine, but he also wants to kiss his wife. Okay. You can see that she also wants to have some interaction with Daniel, and she wants to get a promotion at her work. However, their marriage is really on the rocks. Like they're married, they're still best friends, and they're still friends, but they are not. They don't have a crush anymore. They're not in love anymore. But like Daniel has crush and in love with maid Kaylin. Also, the sisters, the way this works, they are -50 with each other. You can see there. They freaking hate each other. And Lilith really hates her parents. Like, she is the bad girl. Okay. Angela has an okay relationship with her. Not too good, but not too bad. So that's this household. And she really wants to get an A+ report card. And she really wants to sneak out with her boyfriend. Because that's what her life. So you're trying to keep the sisters from fighting too much. All kind of playing out what's going on with Daniel and Mary Sue over here. So they had a little kiss, and you can have him do more. And you can see kind of they're like, okay, she's like, okay, we have a crush now. Let's do another chance. I'll do that autonomously, and you can have them do that a little bit more. But pretty soon, Mary Sue is going to go to work, and the girls are going to go to school, and Daniel's going to be all alone. So you can kind of watch the girls fight, or you can try to keep them separated. So one of the things you can do to keep them separated is have them work on various like skills or whatever. So that's like an easy thing to do. You know, she wants to gain a skill point. You can have her like practice romance, right? You can have her like, I don't know, study something. She doesn't really want to do any skill points, but she's like party pants. Maybe she can study. Are the kids twins? Yes, the girls are twins. The girls are twins. Oh, and like Angela's dress, that green dress, is really cute, right? I really like both of the girls' designs. I think they're really nice. So usually having them work on skill points is the easiest way, as it's just a few minutes until the bus comes, and then they will go to school. Have them stop doing whatever they were working on. Then Mary Sue, you can see, will go to work. So she's currently an intern. She's in the political career. An intern for some kind of politician. Then Daniel is home all alone. It's appropriate that it's raining today, so I'm glad the game did that for us. Because it is going to be a dark day in the Pleasant household. You can see Daniel's a romance sim. The Sims lore, he is a big old cheater. He's a big old cheater. He does what he wants with who he wants. And his main squeeze is Kaylin, not his wife. We're just going to kind of wait a second for the maid to get here. Let Daniel do what he wants to do. He wants to watch a movie. He does have some wants down here to get a mechanical charisma skill. I guess we could have him practice romance for that charisma skill point. At least we're fulfilling a want. If you guys remember from this, basically the way I play The Sims is I typically either let them be autonomous, or if I need to take care of their needs, I will. But most of what I really enjoy doing is making sure, is like filling in these wants. Like, I kind of like use the wants as like them telling me what they would do. So that's kind of where that is. I need to see if I did this household. I must have like or actually playing. They're all filled in. Got one more. We can do. Yeah, let's do hospital. Do you ever have a real world place in mind where they live, or you don't think about it? Do you mean like, do I imagine like where in the world they might live? Like a certain city or something like that? Because no, I don't. I think of Pleasantview as like its own place that exists in the Sims world, and it's like, you know, like the kind of town you would have for a role play, you know? Think of it like that. Know why Kaylin's taking so Where they have him, they have her. I like it as an RP town. Yeah, yeah, like that. Like, exactly. I don't really think of it as a certain place. When did maids come? $10 a.m. Okay, so she'll be here in a second. And the place isn't very messy, so she won't take long. There she is. Katie was so rambunctious all day. Yep, so now I'm done. Would you like to hang out? Always say yes. Absolutely. I'd like to hang out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have Daniel go relax. How you make everything. They'll have romantic interactions. But what you want to do, get them in the bed. Asked to join. Where the heck is asked to join? Let's see. There we go. Ask Kaylin. There she goes. And you don't want them to woohoo right away because the timing won't work. So usually have them cuddle for a second. A cuddle. Pick out. And we'll do a in the rain. They don't hear. It's gonna come next. Oh, Daniel. Dirty, rotten scoundrel. Well, even though they've clearly been sleeping together, in the game's code, this still behaves like a first time for them. So, okay. Roller has a stack of paperwork on his desk that Mary Sue's been asked to read through and assign priority levels to the tasks. About halfway through the stack, she finds some speech Roller has been asked to edit. Mary Sue has an okay eye for syntax, and she knows how busy the controller is. She could try editing them herself or scan the speeches in the word processor and run the grammar on them. So, I'm going to choose grammar check, I think. It's bad no matter what, is the spoiler. Okay, so Mary Sue scans the documents, plugs them into a word processor, and lets the built-in grammar check do its thing. Upon completion, she sends the documents off to the controller without even double-checking, trusting the wisdom of Microscotch's grammar check. Apparently, the controller, trusting in Mary Sue, sent the speeches off without reviewing them either, because a few hours later, the controller gets an irate phone call from someone at the legislator's office. It seems as though the grammar check somehow managed to replace the entire content of one of the speeches with the first two acts of Titus Andronicus. And as inexplicable as it may be, Mary Sue is fired for her mistake. So, poor Mary Sue. And we are gonna wake up. Gotta have them get caught. Oh, y'all hear the sound. Sound of her getting fired. And she goes into aspiration failure if she gets fired. The fortune sim says it's very upsetting for her. And then wake up because they need to get caught. Yep. Hear the noise. Fantastic. I must have done it too quick. They're gonna have to get back in bed. Relax. Ask Kaylin. Terrible day. She gets cheated on. She loses her job. I think if you choose the other one instead of getting fired, she gets demoted. Like basically, she only ever gets fired or she gets demoted. There we go. They're gonna woohoo. Because I did it too quick. Like it's not. There we go. Now she's out of love. Oh, she's gonna go into aspiration failure again. She wants a divorce. He is caught. You can see she has it queued up to go slap him. I'm gonna let her do that as soon as it lets her. But poor thing. Sandra also will come over. That's her best friend. At this point. All right, Daniel. Why don't you get dressed? I don't know why you're telling me. Okay, there we go. Lilith brought a friend home. Okay. Well, they just walked into disaster. Those poor little girls. Those poor little girls walked into disaster. So there she goes. She's going to run around. She's going to slap Daniel. Going to get dressed. Now you can have Daniel sweet talk her and they can make up, okay, and get back together. But I do not like to do that. I like to have Daniel go with Kaylin and not stay with Mary Sue. So we are going to have them break up. Goodbye. Goodbye, Daniel. Yep, so they're divorced. They're done. Daniel is going to move out. That is how I like to play it. Where's their phone? Their phone. There it is. So we're going to have him call. No, it's the newspaper. Find own place. So Daniel's going to get the F out. Punishes the cheater and not the mistress. Oh, it punishes both. I mean, Mary Sue is not happy with Kaylin. You can see she's very mad at Kaylin and mad at Daniel. He is mad at both of them. That's pretty typical. You have to mod it to make that not happen. So she's just going to have a really bad time, but she's going to go and greet Cassandra and hang out with her buddy. And Cassandra can give her all the juicy gossip about how she just got married, but then Darren kissed her and she realized, like, oh no. Okay, this is the other thing I definitely like to do, is I like to have, because Angela's going to, and them are going to be mad at Kaylin as well, being a homewrecker. So you can see, like, they have poor relationship. So I like to have Angela go and tell Kaylin to get out. Because if you don't, she'll, like, literally just wander around your house. So that's what I like to do. What are you doing, Mary Sue? Do you ever make it to talking to your friend? Oh, because then she's a fortune sim and she's in such aspiration failure, she'll go panhandle. Where the heck did Cassandra go? Did she already leave? I miss her. Was I not quick enough and she got fed up with me? I don't see her. Why don't you call her then? Call Cassandra. Yeah, I missed her. I was too slow. I was busy slapping Daniel instead of talking to my friend. Poor Mary Sue. And the girls are fighting again, as they like to do. They'll just like do this all the time. I don't know where they put their homework. Yeah, Cassandra, you want to... Probably put it upstairs. Cassandra's gonna come over. This is the girls' bedrooms, by the way. This house is shaped so weird. Okay, because Angela wants to get an A+ report card, I'll have her do her homework. I'm not gonna do. On some table somewhere, I'm sure. Find the homework. Homework. Where'd you put it? You're not gonna get no A+ report card if you lose your homework. Oh yeah, they have real fights. Like, it's awful. They really hate each other. Zoom out. The homework is... I'm not gonna search for this for 2. I wanted her to do it. I don't... On someone. Always do. One more time. They typically won't do their homework on their own, so I really only have them do it. They won't do it autonomously. A+ report card, I feel like, counts. So I take that as like she wants to do her homework, but like, girl, if you're disorganized, you can't keep up with it. I guess you don't want to do your homework. Oh. He wants to sneak out with Dirk. Maybe she can call him. I think Sims can make a lot of money selling their art in real life. Oh yeah, I think they could too. For sure. Can't get it out of my head. I really want to find that. I don't know where it is. Driving me kind of crazy. I'll probably watch the VOD back and I'll see it. I'll see myself like skip over it 50 times. Like, it's right there, Karen. There, Karen. Guess I'll pay more attention the next day with what they do with Lost to the Ether. Right, so probably be good for you. Follow. Angela doesn't. Oh no! Oh, they're gonna do it too. Another autonomous romance. Oh my god. In Daniel and Mary Sue's bed. That's just great. Probably because the girls have twin beds. They can't do that upstairs. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. While Mary Sue is distracted with Cassandra. Oh my word. In the parents' bed. Lilith is supposed to be the bad one, but oh my god, Angela. Oh my god, Angela. Wow, girl. Wow. Yeah, Mary Sue's probably not gonna notice. Probably not gonna notice because she's in the other room. Poor thing. Poor thing. Oh my gosh. I love ACR. I love ACR. Or ARC. Autonomous Romance. No, it is ACR. Autonomous Casual Romance. Alright. So really doing the breakup stuff is what you do for this household. So we're going to go ahead and save the Pleasants. So let's go in. Save. And remember, I like to move Daniel out. I'm going to move Daniel into another place. It's going to be a different lot, and I like to pair him up with Kaylin. I feel like, Kaylin started this out, as somebody that's sleeping with Dawn and sleeping with Daniel. And after, Dawn gets married to Cassandra, she kind of makes her choice of saying okay, I'm not going to go with Dawn. I'm going to go with the serial monogamous Daniel Pleasant instead. And I'm going to play it like that. That's what I like to do. So you're going to find that he's in the bin now because he moved out. So I want to move him into one of these condos. He's got 20. There's this one, 16, 17. So I'm going to move him into this, I think. Pretty sure this is Don Lothario's old condo before he moved out into the Goth's house when he got married to Cassandra. I'm going to move him into... Pretty sure this is Don's old condo. I'm going to put him in here. I'm going to get him and Kaylin all together. I'm going to make her playable instead of just a maid. Get them started. Yeah, this is... Look, the garbage can is still knocked over from his jilted lovers. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Daniel's moved in. I have a mod that keeps all of Dawn's stuff here. So, we start out with some stuff, which is why I put him in this house. Dawn doesn't need his stuff anymore. He's rich now. So, let's see what we want to... Scott wants, where he wants to gain a skill point, do a public woo with 3 different sims. I like to play him as a serial monogamer, so I'm more likely to lock this type of want as opposed to these multiples. But his lifetime want is to become a Hall of Famer. So he is in he's an assistant coach. He's level 8 here. So that's basically how I play him. He is a romance sim, so he'll roll a lot of wants for sleeping with multiple different people and having lots of partners, but I will typically play him as a serial monogamist instead. Kind of like what I'm interested in. So what we're going to do after he picks that up, I like to start with going on a date with Kaylin. We're going to have a serious talk with Kaylin, our main squeeze, right? On this date. So, yes. Why don't you... Yeah, we're going to go to a community lot. But shower looks dirty, but it's not saying I can clean it. Might have to just buy a new shower. That looks really gross. Like, it looks like it's dirty, but there's no option to clean it. Nasty. That's what the shower's supposed to look like. I guess he has to off that. Okay. We've got ever popular Doc Allen's Hangout. Got a roller rink. Community center. Local businesses. Bookstore. Coffee shop. I put a church on here. Space pets. I think we want to go to the park. Go to the park. Okay, Daniel. Let's go. We're gonna take our lady to the park. Have a serious conversation. Bye. There we go. Let it turn. Okay, all is right with the bathroom. Go to the park. So, Daniel just got a divorce, broke up with his wife. Wife is distraught because she also just lost her job on top of that. So let's see what can happen with Miss Kaylin. Alright, we're gonna lock in that public woohoo. I think we're gonna eventually go fulfill that. Right now, I'm really mostly worried about the date. We need to talk seriously. Oh my gosh, madam, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much, my friend. We are in the middle of a Sims 2 Pleasantview playthrough. We just played the beginning of the Pleasant House where Daniel breaks up with his wife because he cheats on her with this lovely lady right here, Aylin. So I like to play Daniel as a serial monogamist. So we're gonna, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk to Kaylin. We're having a date with her right now. And that's what we're doing. Alright, we're gonna do a dirty joke. Oh, that conversation did not go well. Not go well so far. Play, let's do play. Oh yeah, all kinds of drama. No, you cannot talk to the charlatan, dude. Clearly they have a very physical connection. The talking is not, it's not going so good. The talking's not going but whenever we do things like this, pillow fight, it goes pretty well. And you can see here, she wants to get married. So, like, Kaylin has been on the prowl, been going for the wrong kind of guys, but ultimately she wants to get married. Right? And I guess she sees Daniel as, like, a stable kind of person. So we've got dance, we've got a pre-date. Let's do a dance action. Madam, what were you doing in your stream? Like, tell me about what, I assume you were doing some crafting? Shout out to. Y'all are not following Madam MG. What are you doing? She does a bunch of crafting. She plays fun games. She's an overall really chill, cool person.
I was just jump really cool waterfall.
If you like my content, you'd like hers. Here we go. Let's watch it play.
Oh god, that was a bad mistake. Maybe there's water flowing. I'm not making it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh god, it's taking me away. Oh no.
Thank you so much for the follow, Michelle JPEG.
Wait, get out of the rock. Get out of the rock. Oh man. Oh, fuck. Oh, I guess I should just let it take me. I don't know. Make it over
oh god, I almost died.
My poor coat, I just bought it.
Yeah, if you like my content, I know you will like Madam MG's. Definitely go. I can't get it. Okay, the date is not going so well. We're gonna try to fix it. They want to make out. Let's let them make out. Stop the dance. Come on, we have to save this date. Go better. Yes, there we go. Time added. Back rub. That. Oh, now she wants to woohoo too. You're good, Kitty. No worries, my friend. No worries. You helped earlier with catching the. We're all good. Started a little birdhouse. Oh, a birdhouse that looks like a toad. Oh, that's so cool. What kind of? Do you have birds in your yard, madam? Do you know like what kind? Okay, good. We got some time back on the. He rolls propose again. I think. Gonna check out the new werewolf pack for Sims 4. Probably not. I really can't stand Sims. Sorry. Yeah. I can't handle Sims 4. I'm a Sims 2 kind of girl, you know. I don't hate Sims 3, but like, I hate Sims 4. Oh, thank you. Guys, Levi was making some boiled peanuts and he just brought me a little sample to taste. You talking to that girl when you were on a date, Daniel. Oh, I think she has to go to the bathroom. That's what he's doing. Letting her go to the bathroom. Or for decoration in the real house, it would be fun to do a real one. Oh, I see. You should try to do a real one at some point. That would be cool. Fight it, Token. I really used to 3, but 2 was great. I understand. I don't hate 3. It's just, you know, I just love 2. I love 2. I like 3. Can't stand 4. I don't have an issue with 1 either. It's just, you know, they want to make out. Just that, you know, 2's the best. 2's my favorite one by far. I love it. I love it modded. You know, them 2 are the best community. They're really good, by the way. You want some bowl of peanuts? Hang out at my house. We got some bowl of peanuts. Third more. We're gonna make this a dream date, you guys. When it's a dream date, we're gonna strike. We're gonna get to dream date even if she hasn't rolled it yet. Rolled the proposed thing again yet. I don't know why you want to go swing. Busy. There we go. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready for Mr. Cereal? Immediately after the divorce, marrying the woman.
Oh, Father Silo. Oh, Weevo.
Those are good, Levi. The bowl of peanuts, they were really good. You're welcome. Okay, so they are engaged. No, I understand. It was just a sample. Right, let's let them do the autonomous. That's very nice. Thank you for the applause, Kitty. You're missing Daniel getting engaged to Kaylee. There we go. They got engaged. He wants to get married, but it's a dream date, so we're just gonna kind of let the date end the date while it's in dream. Wow, that was the best time I've ever had with anybody. Really want to go out with you again. Please, oh please, oh. I can't wait to tell all my friends. This, of course, isn't really a scripted event or anything from Maxis. This is just like what I like to do. I think it's really fun for Daniel to have this type of personality so that he's like a different type of annoying cheater from Don Lothario. So that's kind of like how I play them differently. Whereas, because they're both romance sims, you can end up kind of playing them the same without really thinking too much about it. How I try to keep. Is there anywhere to do public? You need to go somewhere where there's a photo booth or there isn't one. That's okay. It was a nice date. He just can't get enough. All right. What are you doing? Girl, he's on a date with Kaylin. Time to go home. It's time to go home, Daniel. Oh, we're gonna go. He just can't get enough. He's gonna go back and kiss her, even though he's trying to go home from the date. All right, it's time to go home, Daniel. Don't worry, you'll see Kaylin again soon. Or again soon. The taxi gonna leave without you, my friend. There he goes. Jane, did you see the Pleasance house? You want me to catch you up what happened and kind of how we ended up with it? It'll speed forward this because you'll know I have the mod that when they're away, you can come back and play the rest of the household. So it's going to speed him through the next time he was at the park, like the end of it. I'll let that go. So the Pleasant household, actually, that we were playing before, that we just moved Daniel out of, that's kind of the last household as far as like the pre-made households that have like actual events that you're supposed to do. Now there are 2 more households that come in the bin for Sims 2, and I like to use those households as well. Like, I like to have them in the game. You know, I think it's nice having those extra ones there. And I'm going to show those to you guys as well so that we can, and show you kind of how I play those. Gosh, he was at that park for a long time. Oh no, I need to turn her off. Where's my bush? Not done that on this. Rest are fine. Rest are fine. That's a mod that I have. Band lady, get out. Need you. Gosh, Daniel, you're at the park all freaking. It was a long date. But he's not bugged. The flickering. Oh, this is a it's music. There we go. He has a day off today. Why is he not coming back to the house? Had him be gone for 24 hours or so. But he likes cool jazz. Probably Daniel would like cool jazz. Valid for him. Thing did say 24 hours. Try not to think it's bugged just yet. Hope it's not. I hope we didn't. That would be a bummer. Oh, no, here he is. Okay. Did not lose. Thank God. You're getting your bills. Only mail they ever get is bills. And pay them, Dan. Could be in an amazing mood with your amazing date. Got engaged again immediately after getting a divorce. Alright. Let's save this lot. We're gonna go back. Oh yeah, it plays salsa by default. But you can change the channel for it to play other things. Hook catch. Alright, let's go back out. So I already moved these other two families in. Show you what they are. We're gonna get them started as well. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so it's Burb and Oldie. So Oldie right here lives across from the park. I like to put them in this house. They are actually the parents of Mary Sue. So Mary Sue Pleasant that we just played, this is her parents. And Burb is just another extra family that comes with Pleasantview. So we're going to go into the Oldie household first. The Oldies are simply one of the nicest families around. Their years together through good and bad have made them wonderful they are today. This is what I like to do with the Oldies. This is how I like to get them started. Because these two families, you have to move them in. They don't really have like scripted events the way the other ones do, where it's like certain things happen if you can trigger certain things, and it's all very predictable. They're not programmed in that way. When it comes to the Oldies, this is what I like to do. I like to have Lilith move in with them. Like, in the way I imagine it is that they, after Mary Sue and Daniel got divorced, and Mary Sue was like so freaking depressed and couldn't handle what happened to her. She lost her job, you know, awful situation for her. Because Lilith has such a terrible relationship with her parents already, she was struggling just way too much. And she can't handle it. And so it is like, Mom, you're a wreck, and I'm going to go live with my grandparents. So we're going to have that happen. Now you can see, like, they have a lot of wants and things. I didn't lock anything in for them. And it's funny, they're actually not in love, but if you have them have some romantic interactions, then they will fall in love. So you can see they have a lot of lightning bolts. They have 2 lightning bolts with each other. So they have a lot of chemistry, but they're not in love for whatever reason. Not really quite sure why the game has them programmed that way. I don't think that's right. He wants to flirt with her. And we're going to make sure that they fall in love. Yeah, so there we go. Now they are in love. Have her flirt one more time. Okay, and he is a romance sim. He's a romance sim with popularity for secondary. She is a family sim with popularity for secondary. So they'll roll once about wanting to throw parties and things like that as well, which he actually did. He no, it's by a bar, but he will roll once for wanting to have a party. So let's buy him a bar. I think they're old. They want to spend their money. They want to have fun. So I think that's him to do. Here's a bar. Like that. Like the green square one. This one at the end. It's like bright green. Pretty good. Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Bar right there. Happy. Wants to gain some skill points. What we're gonna do first, even though they don't have wants for it. I was just making sure certain things were set up. Okay, fabulous. We also need to get them a phone because they are gonna have Lilith. They're gonna talk to her, and in my mind, like they call her, and this is like their plan that they kind of convince Lilith that like this is the right thing, and Lilith is very happy about it, and they convince Mary Sue that this is the right thing too. We're gonna call Lilith, and we're gonna invite the whole household. I don't know why they take the long way around, why they don't just go this way, why they went through all that. Craziness. Thank you, kitty. Okay, so we're going to call Lilith. We're going to invite household. And Herb is cool with this. Mary Sue. Herb is cool with this, but it's really like her pushing it. She's a family sim, right? But Herb is cool with it too. Wants to get up. Let's set up the humble. They need you don't need nothing too. They definitely have, a quota. Why don't open this while she everybody. So Try not to spend too much money. That one's good. That looks good. And she's still an aspiration failure, poor thing. But it's okay, because she is here to try to make her feel better. Let's talk. Have her talk with her daughter for a little. So the reason why, so if you notice, Herb and Coral don't really look like Mary Sue much at all, and if you look in the genetics, they don't share genetics with so she's adopted. Mary Sue was actually adopted by Herb and Coral Oldie. That was something that that's how they are. All right, let's go talk to Lilith, because we need to get our relationship up with. I like to get their relationship up a little bit, and then I was just making sure the cat was it. Then I will cheat and do the move in Lilith, but that way. I think that's the best way to actually make this function the way it would in reality. So she is chatting with Lilith, trying to get the relationship up a little bit. I'm gonna state the plan. You know things are hard right now. Sue's so mad at jobs are at one of these jobs you want. Journalism, not one of the ones. Guess he still wants to work a little in his gamer. No, that's not what he wants. Sick, slacker, or entertainment. Okay, let's do that. Herb? Job and entertainment. Wants to go play with catch. Probably go talk to Mary. Talk to Mary Sue, you talk to Lilith. Talk to Mary Sue one more time. Yeah, see, they ain't really getting along. They ain't really getting along. Why Mary Sue doesn't already have good relationships with them, I don't really understand. But she doesn't. I think that was an error, probably, on Max's part. I feel like Mary Sue should have already had good relationships. Oh, welcome wagon is here. Alright. So, we're gonna do our little cheaty cheat. Lilith in. Move in. Lilith Pleasant. There we go. Now Lilith is part of this household. She still wants to sneak out with Dirk. We're gonna try to make that happen. Living with her grandparents. So, you know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can make all that happen. Let them chit chat with you. So we'll see if we can have Lilith sneak out tonight. Seen it all. I don't know. Maybe her grandparents are just chill. Maybe they're just chill. But we'll let her sneak out. I think let's play until it gets to 10. They can sneak out. So we'll let these people. Wanted to meet. These are actually the burbs that we're gonna check out. Try to check out next week. And we know Darren. This is probably good for Mary Sue. Helpful for her. Alright. She wants to throw a party. Eight. Why don't we stop playing football? Want to woohoo, make a friend. Why do you want to flirt with Jennifer? Oh my god. Romance Sims, I swear. Herb, you're crazy. Maybe we should ask her to leave. Probably not a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, say goodbye to Jennifer. I'm too attracted to you, Jennifer. You have to leave. Bye, burbs. You're too tempting. Right, but we can let them win. Let them win. There we go. Now you'll be romantic with your. I think Grandma should make some. Oh, Lilith's gonna raid the fridge. Oh wait, I had Lilith. I think I was on Lilith. I meant to have Grandma go make it. Lilith can make it. Right click. Oh, Pokemon in the chat. The table and chairs now that they got. Sure. Can't not have a little kitchen. That's fake. Gran's talking about the weather. It's true, it's true. Yeah, tiny table. We're gonna put 4 chairs around it. There we go. Aaron sharing cheating stories with Mary Sue. Oh, hey, I caught one. Sweet. Oh no. It says no. She does not have no chemistry with you. No like. No like. Probably grab a plate too. Not hurt for you to also eat. Time to eat, everybody. Lilith made sandwiches. Thank you for the hydrate, Lunar. I appreciate it. There we go. 4 chairs still fits around. Why is there this weird space in this house? Something that's weird about this house. I think I want to fix it. Just unnecessary. I could have cut it the other way. Say goodbye, Mary Sue. Is. Coral available. They're glitching all around household in ways that the other households were not. Oh, we're not going nowhere tonight. We'll let them. Off our computer. We'll re-roll some of these Jennifer Verb wants. At least the game isn't tricked out as far as like it doesn't pretend that this is their first woohoo, even though they're like an old married couple that's been together for forever. So that's good. Yet. Hour 20. Can't do it until. Should be able to do it now. There we go. Sneak out. Sleep. Edlin. All right. And she sneaks. This works. Okay, he's gonna. Oh my god. No. It's almost midnight. No. What the heck calls so late? Awake. I don't know how the sneak out's gonna work if they're awake. Must keep buying stuff. Not much room. I wanna these walls are in this house bothering me. Now all is right with the wall. And they could put a sofa there. Sofa. Oh, here we go. This is look at this. Yes. There we go. I need them distracted. I don't remember what happened. Not really her parents, they're her grandparents. I can't remember the way the game started. Work. Wiser. Alright. We're gonna save this lot. Let's go get the burbs started. And then we will have started all the households. So the burbs aren't quite as connected as the oldies are. Like the oldies are very connected with the rest of the Pleasantview families because like they they adopted Mary Sue, right? So that makes a lot of sense. But I'll show you the burbs. They're not quite as connected. Here they are. So John, Jennifer, and young Lucy have decided to trade off the fast-paced city life for some fresh air and hope to make a nice home here in Pleasantview. They have a child. This is basically another child. It's like, the age of the Goth kid, of Alexander Goth. But he's not the only kid in that generation, because there's 4 teenagers, right? There's the 2 twin girls, and there's Dirk, and then there's Darren. There's Dirk, and then there's the broke kid. But then as far as the kids go, there's just the Alexander and the Goths, and then there's the other kid, the middle child in the broke family, and then there's her. So it's basically just like another kid, right? That's kind of, in my mind, why I think that they do. go to there it is. You can see Brad Burb and Tiffany Burb are his parents, and her parents are Jeff Pleasant and Diane Pleasant. Is actually Daniel's sister. So that's how the relation goes. So Jennifer is Daniel's sister who moved away to the city with John, and now she has moved back to raise her child, Lucy. That is the connection, and how they kind of fit in the rest of the characters that are in Pleasantview. You can see here he's a family sim, wants to have another baby. So I usually let them do that. She, however, is a career girl. She is a fortune sim. She really doesn't roll a lot of wants to have bibbies. She wants to get a job in the business career or in the law career. They start out unemployed. They start out unemployed. So I like to lock in for her business, and I'm going to try to, and I like to get her a business career, right? I think that makes sense for her. He wants the slacker career. I think he will also roll education if I can just be freaking. He'll roll education, and we can do that. So for her, I don't see them moving without her having a job. So I think that she should just get the job. And I'm trying to remember which mod I have that will just give her a job. I have a mod that will just. I think if I ban all these others, ban all, allow business, I can just give her business. I think that's how I've handled it. Yeah, they want to have another baby. I'm going to lock that in. Let them have another baby. They do have, here's their bedroom up here. This is the little girl's room. Share that with a sibling. That's kind of how I would set up this particular. What are you doing? Writing in her diary. While we're waiting for the paper. So try for baby. Let's see if that quickly. It's like she moves. So if she gets pregnant, then it's like moved here for this job, and then immediately is going to have to take some maternity. So oops. That's fun. Because he's the one that wants the baby, I'm going to have him from him for try for baby. What, lady? You are a baby. Are a baby. Okay, I didn't hear baby chime, so it did not work. But let's have her go find a job. Oh, just kidding. Is quickly. Why? I can't see the game. I can't see the. I had a way to hack in. Your career. I guess I don't have that, so we'll have to wait for business to roll around. Or law, I guess, since she rolled the 1 for it. Law comes up. But alright. It is almost time to end. I think we can fast forward to go. Oh, Korea. Yes, okay. Yes. Great job. That is what I wanted. Wouldn't do that. Wouldn't move here without a job. For Jim. I just don't. I must just not keep my slims. All right. This makes sense. And like, look, she already has some skills, charisma and logic, but she's got level 4. He's unemployed with a college education with a lot of charisma. So we'll see about him. I kind of want him to have the education career, so I don't think I'm going to take the slacker one right now. I'm going to see if he'll roll something better. But we're going to go ahead and save. All right, we're going to go ahead and save and return to the neighborhood. So now that you guys have seen all of kind of setting up all of these houses and what kind of Max's intent story, what we will do is what's called playing rotationally. So I'll go around to each of these households and play a season. So I set my seasons to 4 days. So like next time when we come back to this Pleasantview, we'll go through each one in the same order that we started with and play like all the way to the end of fall. And then we'll go to the next household, play all the way to the end of fall. Next household, go all the way to the end of fall, and keep going like that until we've done everyone's fall. And then we'll do spring, or no, so we go fall, winter, spring, summer. And they're all at slightly different places right now because we were just doing kind of the intro stuff and setting them up. So yeah, that's how that'll go. All right, let me switch back to webcam. Get out of the game. This is how neurotic I am about this. I learned this from Pleasant Sims because I like to play this way, but I always had trouble like remembering what the heck I was doing and where I had left off, especially because the way that I play Sims 2, and I think a lot of people play this way, you'll have like you have kind of like a bender where you'll play and play and play and play for a couple of weeks, and then you'll put it down for a few months, you know, and then you want to pick it up again. You don't remember where you left off. And I would do that all the freaking time. So I'll show you guys. I have a tracker, and you can see I have a tab here for the stream. And so you can see we left off with Dreamer before. So I'll have to update this and get all the houses set up. But we'll start with the Goth, and then we'll go to the Caliente, the one that has Mortimer and Dina. Then we'll go to the Caliente that's just Nina. Then we'll go into the Broke household, Dreamer household, Pleasant household, other Pleasant household, because this Daniel's not here anymore. I created that row because I knew that was going to happen. Oldie household, which I have to move Lilith down there. Herb, and I have to get this all updated. So we do this again. We'll start from Goth, and we'll be like round 1. These were all round 0, right? Just getting them set. That's basically how I like to play. All right, you guys, I'm going to find somebody to raid. While I'm doing that, let me let you know what's going on. So next time on Artistic License, we will be going back to Final Fantasy X. I'm going to try to actually finish the stuff in Final Fantasy X. What we're going to do is all of the we're going to finish the monster capturing, and then I'm going to try to start on the optional bosses, and we're going to do that until either we finish or I get bored of that and we want to do something else. I'm going to do that for the next couple of weeks, probably, until one of those two things happens. I'll keep you guys. We're going to be finishing the monster capturing and the Omega. Also, next week, patrons and subscribers, I know I told some of you guys, I don't know if you saw the update today, but I know I told some of you guys the next Harry Potter book, the first part of that stream was going to be Saturday. But we had some stuff happen where it's not going to happen. We're not going to be ready by Saturday. So we're actually going to be doing Sims 2 again on Saturday. We're going to be doing our Legacy, and then we will do our Harry Potter. We're on book 6, so as you guys know, we do 2-part streams. It'll be part 1 and part 2, and then we'll do a bonus episode. But next week, we're going to do our part 1 episode of that. I think what we're going to do for today is we are going to raid into the Taco Fox. It's been a second since we raided into his. So let's do that. Playing Fortnite. Fox. There we go. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. You can support me in all of the normal ways. Here's all my socials. You can subscribe to the Twitch. You can do bits. You can do donations. There's a tip bar down there. My most active social media is Twitter, so you can follow me there for all the latest updates. If you want to make sure that you get notifications on time, because I actually control them, I recommend you join my Discord. So that's all the things. That's all the stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining. Of course, as always, don't forget,